Hey guys, finally got this to work. If those of you who know, I've been struggling to get this damn video working. It's been a pain in the ass. Like I've been working on with my other channel, and all of a sudden I got the copyright strike 3 months ago, and then that strike was supposed to go away today, but it never got taken off my channel, so I'm kind of screwed. So I had to switch to this channel because I wanted to do this live stream today. I wanted to get the word out, you know, and about my trailer that I did. Also want to do a Q&A, a channel update, and I also am going to go over how I made the trailer. I'm going to show you what my editing process was. But we'll probably do that last. So we've got James Mox Trailers. Sup. Sup to you, man. Glad you can make it. Then we got Sergio Garon 2 saying, what's up? He also has the first question out of anyone, so woo. It is, what's your favorite sci-fi movie? And he asked this a little bit ago, and I had time to think, and I still can't think of one. I mean, if I were to go back to when I was a kid watching sci-fi, um, it'd probably be Sabretooth, because I was just obsessed with that movie. But still, that's a long time ago. I love Piranha Conda. I love the multi-headed shark movies. I love all these crazy features they have on there now. So yeah, but there's a lot of them out there, and we got Reanimated Reviews saying hello, friend, and I try to think of something witty, but I can't, so I'll just say hi. We got Specs, who is also one. I think, if I'm correct, yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. He is a friend of mine from my old job that I used to work at. So before we go much further, I want to give shout outs a couple times throughout this video for people who helped me make this trailer. And disclaimer, this trailer was for The Shallows. And this took me a week to do, well, no, a week and a half, and a total of 18 hours by the end of it all. I was able to add up the whole time and everything. It was a long process. But I got to give shout outs where shout outs are due, because I had some people consult me or gave me constructive criticism about how the trailer should be presented and what I should do to change things for the better, or take out things that were not good enough to make it seem realistic enough. So one of those people is Specs. He was one of the first people I actually came to talk to about it, because when we worked together, we always talked about my channel and horror movies and stuff. So I'm very grateful that you were still able to reach out to me. I know work's probably hell right now. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And he gave me the idea of trying to prolong a scene that was too quick to cut to. It was too soon, so I extended it. And also, unfortunately, Max Hawthorne couldn't make it tonight because he dedicates his weekends to family time. But he's an author who wrote my favorite book, Chronos Rising, and he helped me mostly with fonting and yeah, he helped me choose the font that would work best for the trailer. And the fonts I chose, I believe, were Impact and I think another one. I'm not sure. I'll have to look when I look into it. But we got 12 people watching now, so that's awesome. I'm really happy everyone's here to talk and ask questions and stuff. And another person who helped a little bit, but she's been so busy I didn't want to keep on asking her about the trailer over and over again, was Amanda from Channel Sundown. She helped. She was actually the first one I showed the trailer to, the very rough cut of the trailer. It was originally a minute and I believe 48 seconds, and then the end time result was 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So that was quite a leap in time. Let's see who else helped. I should have made a list. I'm sorry, but Jacob Ward, I believe, helped too. let me take a look at that because Jacob and I have been friends for a very long time, and he's been going to school and stuff. And I asked him what his opinion was on the trailer, and the one of the things he said was he didn't like the font. I'm like, well, I like the font, but he really did praise the trailer for what he saw of it, and um, I'm happy that he liked it because a lot of people I showed it to really just liked the way it was. They had some critiques, and they um they were very justifiable. They were good critiques. They were a good reason to change. There were good things to change about the trailer that would make it flow better, look better, and be more. Well, same thing. I was going to say be more presentable, but that's the same thing as looking better. Um, Also, uh, we got. Oh, before I say anything, we got OCD horror here. And Sergio Guron says, "What's your favorite sci-fi movie?" I already answered that, man. The pretty much the overall answer is I'm not 100% sure. Like I like some more than others, but I like them about all equally. If I had to list, it'd be like uh Piranaconda 3, 2, 3, and 5-headed shark attack. A whole bunch of them, man. There's so many to choose from. It's kind of a daunting not question, daunting opinion because um it's a lot of movies to watch, and when you have them all wrapped around in your head, uh, you're trying to remember the good parts and the bad parts of all of them. There's just so much to like and so much to hate, and people mostly hate them. But I'm one of the people who actually likes the Cyber Channel movies. Spec says, "So, what would be the most annoying thing about the process of making the trailers?" Uh, Most annoying thing about making a trailer is when I think it breaks down to editing because inside not just editing and not editing in general, but like when you have music and audio, and if you have the audio that's already has music in the background, you're trying to make that non-hearable in the video, and you want your own music over it. You can't. Sometimes you can't. You just gotta leave it in there. Like there's some instances where there's a movie that has a great scene of dialogue, but there's this loud music playing in the background. If you want to use it in a trailer, you can't unless you want it just to be the way it is because you can't drown out that sound. So that's one of my pet peeves. I know there's a system, an editing software that you can uh, take that out, but I hear it's a bitch to edit out too. So I'll look into that though because it's one of my pet peeves. Because there's some trailers I've done that have that, and it's every time I watch it again, I'm like, ugh, I wish I could have just taken that out. um, yeah, this Saw Tyrese Daniels on it with Saw again, man. Jeez. He says Saw 7 trailer music. That was I'm trying to remember because I've seen all the Saw trailers. Um, but they all kind of melt, especially the first. No, sorry, not the first. The third and to the sixth all kind of melt together. The first, second, and seventh trailer I remember the most. OCD Horror says it's always editing, pacing, audio, etc. The editing software has a mind of its own and decides to change things like aspect ratio whenever it wants. Um, I think the big thing you can do to try to fix audio is try to drown it out with your own music, but also amplify it so it kind of sounds like it's one and the same. If you find a song that fits perfectly with the audio in the background, which is like a 1 in a million shot, um, yeah, it works that way. But like I made a fan trailer today, and I uploaded it because I have a new channel that I'm gonna talk about in a second. Um, but I uploaded it today, and there's a couple parts where you can hear the music in the background. I couldn't change it, but I also made that trailer in 3 hours. It was for Killer Crocodile too. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, but the other channel that I have that I'm gonna upload the Shallows trailer on is Horror Show Trailers, which is in the description below. So definitely go there and subscribe. Or if you don't want to subscribe, just see the trailer. I'll be uploading it probably after this live stream. Because if I were to upload it now on the other channel, then this live stream would probably turn off. And I don't want that to happen. I thought of that like an hour before. I was like, oh, I'll just upload it while I'm doing the live stream. Oh wait, shit. Another channel, OCD Horror says. Yeah, it's my third channel. I wanted to have a third channel for a while in case something happened to Horror Show Host, because Horror Show Host has been getting a lot of age restrictions, more so than copyright. I think someone's really just messing with my channel. Like, oh, this minorly violent scene has has too much violence in it, so you got to take it off or give them age restriction. So yeah, it's really a sucky thing, but if someone's doing it, it's really not cool. Olfart says, "Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you." um, Sergio, I can't say your name, dude. Kids in America. Yeah, that was the song I chose for Sci-Fi Creatures music video number 10. I don't know why. I just really thought that song would fit. We got Dino in the house. He says, "Hey, Brian. Hey, Ray." Ray is in Ray Animated Reviews. She's really cool, too. So, with that, I'm gonna probably... So, I said I was just gonna refresh. So, I was going to talk about... get some Q&A, give an update, which the update was that there's another channel. And I'm gonna upload all my trailers onto that. Because it's just... I want to start over kind of like with that channel, and hopefully a lot of the subscribers follow over onto that channel, and it'll definitely be something that can grow hopefully faster than my other two channels. Christina Cope says, "Have you blocked an account called Brace Coaster?" No, I don't think I know who that is. I don't think I blocked them though. Trying to remember. No, I blocked somebody, but I don't think it was Brace Coaster. But yeah. Chopluck's here. Hey, Chopluck. OCD. I'm glad you showed up. Had been looking so long at these pictures of you that I almost believe that the pictures are all I can feel. Wow, I got some emotions going on there. So, if no one has any questions as of this moment right now, do we go into the editing of the trailer? Oh, Death Twitch says, saying hello. Wish I could stay, but I gotta go. Oh, that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. So, let's see. So, do you guys want me to go into, like, switch the camera around and show you how I edited the trailer? Or do you want to ask some more questions? Or what do you guys want to do? Let you guys have the floor for a second if you want. Let me go to show you how I edited the trailer for a little bit. I have it up already, so I will do that for now. Let me go to my Google Hangout and switch it around. Where is my Google Hangout? Where'd it go? Oh, I know where it is. I would show the trailer right now, but it'll have to be after the live stream, Wolfart, because I can't. I'm putting on a different channel, and I can't log out of this account and then upload it all of a sudden. But what I can do without giving much audio, because or any audio, because I don't want to get copyright, is just show you how I did it. So I'm going to switch the camera around now. Don't be afraid. Screen share. Share. Holy crap, that isn't going to 4 dimensions. Let me know if you guys can see the way my screen is. If you can see my screen now of me watching me. Oh, here we go. Chuckle is like, oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so startled. There we go. Okay. So this is the program I used. All of this is what I edited. I have the shallows, 2 copies if just in case one of them messes up. Audio files are all right in here. I used most of them. Actually, I used pretty much all of them. The images, these were the title cards. This was the first one, second, third, and this is the one I went with a little bit of black and the white. And it went a long way. Max Hawthorne actually suggested that it shouldn't be tilted at the end of the trailer. So that's what it looks like now. Which program is this? This is called VideoPad. Let's see. So this was the original background that I went with, and I changed it because I didn't like it. Like after the 10th viewing, I'm like, this just doesn't work. Like it didn't. It looked cool, but I wanted something different. And all this was all the titles and everything. This was a long process. All these things that say the shallows are audio clips from the shallows that I took out of the movie. So now I'm gonna hit play on the trailer, and I'll go bit by bit and show you how I did this. Not forever; it won't be too long. So first things first. This is a custom-made MPA card. This is all not mine. All I did was add the MPA rating reason inside. This originally just said PG-13 in the blank, and I made it red band because it has some gore in it. I know PG-13 usually isn't red band, but have you seen red band? But have you seen the Beowulf trailer? That's PG-13. That thing's got a red band trailer. Aha, I win. So then we go. So from here, I did a crossfade into the Columbia TriStar Pictures logo. And then what you can't hear is that there is a sound of gravel moving and the jungle in the background. And then he cuts to the part where they're in the car. I'll go by it like this a little bit. And I have audio, like you see, there's audio kind of underneath some of them, so it all blends together. This is just the opening scene of the trailer. And there's a fade out right here where she's talking, that she's finishing her sentence. Then we cut to a song by Kodaline called Pray. And I added the song for a good bit of the trailer, but originally in the trailer, this song would continue in the end over here, but it didn't fit properly at all, so I changed that. So now it's not at the end of the trailer anymore. It's a paradise, it says. And then there's that shot. And I cut to this. And also, before I continue, there's a speech underneath the trailer from John F. Kennedy, and it's about the ocean. So I thought that was kind of cool, adding a little speech in there. Because it'd keep things going, And then, this was a part that Specs helped me with. There's a part in here where she's looking at her phone and she sees a picture of her mother. And he said, well, you want to keep that as a surprise for the audience. So I took out that part and only have her walking on the beach instead of looking at her phone. And originally, after like the ninth edit, he says something in Spanish, but I cut it out just to make it more ominous or not really aware of what was going on or what he's not telling her anything really about this beach. And so remember when I said, oh, by the way, this is reverse. I reversed the clip. Originally, it's surfboard goes in and she hooks it up, but now I have it. Wait, which way was it? And now I have it surfboard goes out just because she's going to the water, not going to sit anywhere. So remember the background was this. I changed it to this, and it's actually motion. Oh, it was. I got to fix that real quick. There, see, it moves. It moves. I don't know why that one's stationary, but well, it's not in the final product. I think something happened with that, but that's okay. So we have her running towards the beach, and this is about 44 seconds in. And the John F. Kennedy speech is going on around here, and then the John F. Kennedy speech stops right when she gets dragged in by the shark, and you can see her tussle around for a short bit. There's also a flash effect I add right in here that'll make it more intense. Let me go back to the comments, see what you guys are saying. Yeah. Oh, the trailer's for The Shallows, wet paint pictures. And let's see, let's go back to this. So then it's a trap. I swear, some people are going to be like, it's a trap. Star Wars. So this part also has audio that had music in the background, so I distorted it and that changed a little bit. It's kind of not noticeable as much anymore. That's where she steps on the coral. This shot is actually after she steps on the coral, and then I have her step on it before because it didn't look right the other way. And this is the first time you actually see the shark. Right here. Now, the thing about this trailer is there's pretty much no spoilers beyond the point that it's Blake Lively. She got attacked by a shark. Now she's stuck on a rock with the shark surrounding her, like just hunting her. And originally in this part, I had the shark jump out of the water at her, but I thought it spoiled way too much. So I have her have a head turn, and it is home. I don't know what is with that. Usually it's been moving. I'll have to see what's wrong with that. So, and if you've seen the movie, I'll spoil this, but if you haven't seen the movie, close your ears for like 1 minute. So there is that whole entire ink pile is actually a dead whale the shark's been feeding on. And I don't actually show it. I stop it right before the whale is seen. So you don't really know what it is. If you think it's a whale, you'd be right. So this is that red band trailer material, the bite mark. And then it has her saying right here, I'm not going to die here or something like that. And then I have just a hand reaching onto the beach. Is it her? Is it a guy? I don't know. Can you tell by the armpit hair right there? You got the motion of the ocean. Here's another part of the shark. And right when it hits 32 seconds, she says, I got you, which is, you'll find out if you watch the movie. Here's a scene where I had a lot more shark action, but I cut it out. And I have this instead. So I did several shots here. He jumps out of the water. Originally, he goes under, so I have him go up instead. I reversed it. She turns. Another clip, she's over there trying to help him. Another clip, she's seeing him go under. She's looking down in despair. Cut to the sky. Cuts to black. Next, it's Maneater. This is the next part of the trailer. And this is the part where the shark is coming at her underneath the wave. Now, if you really listen closely, you can hear the sound of the whale carcass when it was under the water. And I added that in there just to kind of give reference to what really happens in the movie. And then this shot right here was actually, here, let me go back. Because this is what the shot originally looks like. Pure blackness. Well, it's really dark. Then I changed to the temp exposure, added saturation, so then it matches this shot. Because if I don't, this is what it would look like. Dark, light. So I changed it to that. Now it looks like this. So it looks like it's the same time of day, even though it's totally not. And then this is the part you actually see the shark. Not much, because there's a flash effect added with it. We can hear the splashing and everything. So this is where you can see the shark, but only a little bit. And then there was Once in the Deep. This is where the tagline for the movie actually came in. And then there's a part in here where JFK says that there's salt in our blood. And I make it kind of intense with the flashes and her screaming, making you think like, oh, there's salt on her blood. And I don't know what's wrong. I know why, because I flipped it. That's why it's not working. So this is the final shot in the trailer. This is the final scene. So she falls, hits her ass on the rock. Well, I don't know how else to say that. There's the shark right there, and right next to her. And this is actually it took several clips to do. So she's screaming in pain, and she spins around, and there he is. I'm not going to tell you that's actually what happens in the movie, but then you go to the shallows, and then subscribe. And that's it. That's how I did the trailer. So, yeah, that was a lot of work just to have all the audio and stuff. When you watch the trailer, um, it'll be a lot different with audio. Trust me. So, oh my gosh, I got a lot of comments. All right, let's go back up to where I was. Show the. Yeah, I already answered that. Oh my god, I so scared. Oh, chop block. Oh, for okay, cool. Watch it after it goes off the air. Cool. It's in the link to the channel that has it is in the description. Ulfart. So when you go to find the trailer, just go onto that channel. It's right down here in the description of this video. Nightmare Files is here. What's up? Unfortunately, Mr. Russell, this hangout is just me and me alone for this one. I'm going solo on this one. But Nightmare Files says I use my phone to make videos. Everything is done on my phone. See, I can never do that. I need a bigger screen, bigger keyboard, and everything. It's a process to make a trailer, and it has to. I am very picky. It all has to fit nicely and stuff. What's the trailer? I already answered that. Okay. Um. Oh, it's okay, Russell. No need to apologize. Brad Douglas is here. Yo, dude. Brad and I have been like good friends for a while, so glad you can make it, dude. What is my favorite horror movie? Some people don't call it a horror movie, but I do. It's Jaws. I know it doesn't scare people as much as it used to. I know it still scares people, but I've had people say it's not a horror movie because it's not scary anymore. I'm like, I beg to differ. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. I kind of fell asleep the first time I watched this movie. I mean, it can be boring at times, but if you really get invested in Blake Lively's character, then I think it's easier to watch. But most people are I went to go see with my mom, and she says the most memorable part she could think of was the seagulls. They named the seagull Steven Seagal, so I thought that was hilarious in the movie. But I actually had this weird theory about the Shallows where the seagull's actually a reincarnation of her mom who dies before the beginning of the movie. Like it's before the events of the movie happen. So I always thought that the sequel was her mom reincarnated. So that was kind of cool. What is Dude, I wish I made a movie like this, Russell. It's a fan trailer, for sure. It's a pretty good fan trailer. Thank you, Russell. Russell. I keep on saying Russell. It was hard to make. Like it took a long time and a lot of scrutinizing. Just looking at the camera the whole time, the computer the whole time, just not trying to distract myself with anything. So I wanted to really look at what I was doing. Like some trailers, I kind of go by really quick. I really wanted this one to be special. I should turn it. He says you should have turned it into a movie about a friendship between a sad woman and her seagull. That'd be funny. Except for the seagull is like, I wish there was more scenes with the seagull. There's supposed to be scenes where she talks to the seagull about stuff. It's kind of, I guess they put it in the movie because they thought it'd be kind of stupid. I think it would have worked, but uh, I would watch a movie about a woman and her seagull. uh, Old Fart says, "Damn, Brian, this is amazing. I'm not inclined to do this sort of thing, but I'm enjoying what you are doing." Oh, thanks, dude. Reanimator, I'm stoked to see how this all came together. Well, I just showed you. Hi, horror people. I watched the other trailers. Awesome job, man. Thanks. Yeah, they're not as good as this trailer, I don't think, but I do think they were some of my better work. I thank you, Russell, for saying it's a pretty good, cool trailer. I totally would too. Let's make it happen. uh, Thanks, all for subbing to the other channel. I just started it today, and I'm happy that people are going to it. If it has blood and gore, then it's a horror movie. If it has blood and gore, then it's a horror movie. I mean, if it has blood and gore and it's a horror movie, I don't think that's necessarily true. Like if you watch Saving Private Ryan or some war movie and it has tons of blood and gore, does that qualify it as a horror movie in the sense that it's supposed to be scary, or just horror, like the horror of wars, or the horror of war? The last 15 minutes, great trailer too. What's the last 15 minutes? Oh, you mean the movie? Yeah, the last 15 minutes are crazy in the movie, and I don't show any of them in the trailer. Tom makes talking to a volleyball and Castaway cool. Blake Lively talking to a seagull. That's just too far. OCD horror. I'm excited to upload this. I hope you guys all go check it out. You better check it out. I'm messing. If you're satisfied with what you saw, you'll definitely love it even more when you watch it with audio. Hopefully, I don't get copyright from this live stream because I showed you the video even without audio. Probably will. Just the way of YouTube. Going to my other channel real quick. Not logging off of this one now. Sweet. Tom was on that island for a bit longer than Blake was on that rock. It's true. She was only on that rock for like a day or two. Chop Luck says, "We will, Brian. Thank you." Oh, Brad's like, he said brain. Chop Luck keeps on messing up when he's trying to type. God damn. So if you guys have a lot more questions, just keep on asking. If not, I will end the stream in about 5 minutes and I'll upload the trailer. And dude, I've been waiting for this for like 2 weeks. Like I was planning ahead. I'm like, I'm gonna do a live stream before I even start the trailer. I'm gonna think of what I should do for the live stream. So really excited to finally do this, even though it's not on my other channel, which I really wanted to do because uh, st- Chop Plastic, what is your favorite color? Yellow. um, Brad Douglas says, "Is that Megalodon a new movie?" The one from the Asylum. Yeah, they're making a Megalodon movie from the Asylum. Also, a six-headed shark attack. What is my favorite Freddy Krueger movie? It's a toss up between one and three. What is my favorite animated movie? I don't like anime, man. If I had to pick, from what I've seen, oh, I know. Um, does 3D animation count? Because if so, it's Starship Troopers Invasion or something like that. Or there's another animated movie I saw. It was all 3D animation, but I can't remember what it was called. Damn. What's my second favorite color? Blue. Is that what you're asking, Chop Block? What's my favorite stop motion movie? Um, that's a tough one. I mean, I love The Lost World and King Kong, but oh, I know what my favorite stop animation movie is. uh, Planet of Dinosaurs. I saw that movie when I was 3. I love that movie. It's just not only is there a hot actress in it, but there's lots of awesome animation from the dinosaurs. Um, Brian, do you not like cartoons? I used to really love cartoons, but then I they updated them, and they're like, or like take the new SpongeBob for example. I can't stand the new SpongeBob, but the old SpongeBob was hilarious. What horror movie scared the heck out of you when you were younger and was too made you too afraid to watch till you got older? Uh, American Werewolf in London had the scene where the werewolf breaks out of the theater, and they had that before the Michael Jackson Thriller video. And I wasn't around when that came out, but they had a repeat of it. Dude, that freaking footage scared the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me. A movie that scared me when I was younger, I had to wait till I was older to watch, was Dog Soldiers. Those werewolves terrified me. What is my favorite South Park episode? That's not fair. There's so many good ones. um, South Park. I'll just go with a big one, like a big series of South Park, like a big saga. I love oh no, actually, my favorite one was the first one I saw. Um, it's Man Bear Pig. I'm super stereo. I'm super stereo. You guys don't believe me. I'm super stereo. Old SpongeBob is bomb. Yes, it really is. Like Patrick, you're. I told my brother the other day. I was like, imagine if when SpongeBob says, "Patrick, your genius is showing," then all of a sudden you see Patrick with this massive dick. Where has Leatherface ever been? I don't think Leatherface has ever been on South Park. I don't remember that. What is my Christina Cope says? What's your favorite '80s VHS cover art? Um, '80s VHS cover art. That's a hard one. Oh, wait, I know. The original Friday the 13th. I love that artwork. I mean, like part two, they went the lazy route, just out of black with the text, but they went into so much detail for the first Friday the 13th poster. My favorite creepypasta, I've heard a couple. And my favorite one was probably the Jack in the Box one, where he has, I think it's Jack in the Box, where he has this Jack in the Box, and then eventually he has to leave, and the Jack in the Box is left alone for years and years until his parents die. Not his parents, not the Jack in the Box parents, the kid's parents. And then the kid comes back home as an adult, and then he's turned out to be a serial killer. And then the Jack in the Box uh, gets really into it. Do you read Goosebumps? I do not. I used to. I used to for a little bit. Have you ever seen The Kindred? Um, no, I have it though on a bootleg VHS DVD transfer. I want to watch it though. I heard a Blu-ray is coming out though. Brian, what kind of SpongeBob episodes are you watching? This is all in my head that I thought of it. Like, oh, Patrick with a massive dick. No, that sounded way too wrong. What do you think of a Jaws sequel except Tammy Lauren as the shark? Um, can't be better, worse than Cruel Jaws. What is your favorite Adam Sandler movie? It's a toss up between Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, and 50 First. I was gonna say 50 Shades. 50 First Dates. Damn that 50 Shades. I mean, I grew up watching Waterboy and Happy Gilmore, but then I saw 50 First Dates, and I love that movie. It's so funny but cute at the same time. What kind of shark do you think Timmy Lauren would be? I don't know who Timmy Lauren is, dude. Stop naming all these people. um, if I were to come up with one, to be a tiger shark because Tammy the tiger shark just sounds funny. What's your opinion on any Scream Factory Collector's Edition that needs reworking because of their horrible transfer? Back to Dog Soldiers, that transfer was horrible. It looks like someone spilled coffee on it. Wishmaster Brian. I like the first one. The second one's pretty good. Third and fourth, they're guilty pleasures. Like they're so bad they're good. But so were the first two, but these are even lower. But Timmy Lauren was in Wishmaster. Okay. Now I know who you are, Bryce. I told you, dude, I don't feel comfortable answering these questions. Have you seen Misery? That is my favorite Stephen King movie. I haven't seen Misery. I've seen parts. I know I'm ashamed. But another Stephen King story that I really love is Cujo and Silver Bullet. I just guess I love those canine stories. Tammy Tiger Shark Lauren. um. Sergio Garon 2. What is my favorite Sci-Fi Creatures music video? Little backstory first. I created Sci-Fi Creatures music video, and then people stole that idea from me. They didn't just steal it; they gave me no recognition. They didn't tell me they were doing it. They didn't give me any. They didn't say it was inspired by Brian Gatto, or it wasn't. It was inspired by Horror Show Entertainment, our horror show host. No, they straight up just took the idea, did their own video, and gained millions of views. I was livid when I found out how much they were getting for their videos sucked too. My God. Like some of them, not all of them, but some of them were like just clip. They just have the poster of the movie, then a couple clips, then cut to another poster. It was terrible editing. Yet this one video of theirs had like 6 million views, and I was like, fuckers. I was so pissed. I'm still pissed. And but my favorite Sci-Fi Creature music video I've done from what I've done is probably, I'd have to name a top 3: 7, 9, and 10. Because those were my favorites that I worked on. The others are great too, but what celebrity do you want to see eaten in Sharknado 6? Kelly Brook, of course. She needs to be in more creature features. She needs to be in more movies. She hasn't been in any lately. It sucks. What do you want to see happen in Tremor 7? Well, they're supposed to have water graboids. So that should be cool. I've always wanted to see aquatic graboids. Would I ever do a live stream with Timmy Lauren? I don't know where we'll have next. If I were to do a live stream with a woman, it'd probably be like a famous woman. I don't know. Maybe so. It'd probably have to be someone easy to talk to, like someone who's like, no, oh look at me. You know what would be funny is that if Corey Feldman played the shark, Corey Feldman as a shark. I thought he was already a shark. uh, People in an aquarium and an underwater graboid eats the sharks and fish. Definitely, that'd be cool. Grab what do you call it? Shrimpquarium. I want to see Timmy Lauren happen in Tremors 7. I feel like she would bring some real gravity to the series. um, Christina Cope. I didn't block Bryce Coaster. I mean, I don't like him asking me. I don't like you asking me so many questions about my personal life and what conventions I go to. So, but I didn't block you, so I can't do anything about it. What is your favorite comedy? I don't know. I like comedy, but it's just there's so many good ones that I think are good, but then everyone says they're shitty, and then they give me good reasons why they're shitty. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I can see that now. But if I were to pick one that I laughed the most at, I don't know. I'm trying to think because wait, favorite comedy right here. Your Hunter from the Future. That movie is ridiculous. Oh god. Okay. Now I'm blocking you, Christina Cope. Don't be like that. Ah. Okay, just remove for now. How did the graboids burrow through rock in Tremors 5? I don't think they couldn't because they detached their tongues. And their tongues were attacking people. How do I feel about Lake Placid Legacy? I'm excited for it, man. I mean, I really hope it's going to be good, but I think the lighting in the trailer was god awful. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to start blocking you, Bryce, and if you keep on coming back, I'll put you in timeout. Uh-huh. Okay, we got this. I'm not trying to be a dick, Bryce, but seriously, stop. You don't think you're being a little obsessive? What is my favorite horror movie trailer of the year? Of this year so far? It was originally Deep Blue Sea 2 until I saw Deep Blue Sea 2. I think the Meg for sure. Both trailers I thought were really good. The tentacles. Oh, you thought they were baby dirt dragons? No, the dirt dragons were way too small to be the tentacles from Tremors 5. They were just the tongues detached. Because if you watch Tremors 6, you can see them popping out of the mouth and stuff. And I don't know. I've told people about Bryce and shit. Like, oh, this guy was asking me all these questions, and now all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to his channel, but he's not on here anymore. Like Christina Cope, apparently her name is now, comes on. I was like, "You're my life" and shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know you. Why hasn't there been a Liger creature feature? Because Napoleon Dynamite would get pissed. No, actually, he'd love it. He'd be like, "Dude, the Ligers, man. Did you see that movie last night?" All the benefits of lions and tigers in one. So you mean like a lion and a tiger? I like it just one on one. Kaiju Kingdom says hello. Hey, dude, what's up? How you doing? How's the weather? What's your 401k? Practical or CG effects preferred? That's a tough one because everyone's going to hate me for saying it. I love practical effects, but sometimes CGI does look not better than practical effects, but it looks like they're improving. I'm not saying they improve on practical effects. I mean the technology of CGI is improving. so eventually they could do good. But practical effects are definitely better, but still CGI. I love CGI in some movies, but some of them like Ozark Sharks, Mississippi River Sharks, Zombie Shark. That's just terrible CGI. Um, okay, Jakim's like hot. That's what the weather is. Did you hear the Tremors TV show got canceled? I am so pissed that they canceled the Tremors TV show. They were so close to getting it out there too. And do I watch wrestling? No, my brother did for like a little while, and then I just never got into it. Every Shark Week, I get gummy sharks and eat the crap out of them. Oh man, that's gross. Don't eat gummy sharks crap. Shark gummy crap. Could I ask you, would you rather have a dinosaur? You already asked me this, dude. I said dinosaur apocalypse. Awesome sauce, says Brad Douglas. I've got to say, I'm so happy with this turnout. I've never had more than 10 people on, and the most I've had now, I think, is like 15 or 16. So definitely happy though with the turnout and how people are reacting to this. It's a big deal. Hmm. Got someone who commented who's not on here. Nice. Did you know that J.R.R. Tolkien was working on a sequel to Lord of the Rings? I'm the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings. I mean, if you want to write out what it's about and stuff on the chat, go right ahead and people can read it. I'm just not the biggest. I don't hate watching them, but some people hated the trailer of Meg because it's not a realistic animal. Well, for one, people don't know how Megs would act. I mean, they're much bigger than a great white, like by by like 5 times. Um, One of the complaints I heard about the Meg trailer was that the shark didn't glow, and Steve Alton went on to say that they tried to make the shark glow, but it looked fake in the movie, so they decided not to have it glow. Would you rather have worlds of Michael Myers without a world of Michael Myers or worlds of Leatherfaces? Uh, well, that depends. How much progress will we get with either one? Like Michael Myers is a mutant, Leatherface is an idiot. Who wins? They call me Math 13 says, would you like to see a remake of Jaws? If they would be more faithful to the novel with a darker tone. I hated them. I can't say I hated it. I didn't care for the novel as much. As not even close to the movie, in my opinion. Do you think Tremor 7 will go more into detail about the graboid venom? I hope not. I hated that subplot. Like, Bert has this, spoilers, minor spoilers. He has this, infection that happened in Tremors 3, which was like 17 years ago, so it didn't make any sense. Can I dab? I can't. I look really dumb when I do it. Token has been dead for decades, Brian. See, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. I didn't even know Token was dead. I assumed he was really old, but remake of Jaws, directed by Peter Jackson, maybe. I'd rather have a world of Michael Myers. Yeah, I'd see more progress with that, but then everyone would be like really angry all the time. Like freaking looked at me funny. Is he related to me? Oh, good, I can kill him. Be like the Michael Myers purge. If they're related to you, kill them. I think I found out the new Purge movie. Oh boy. Did I know that the 1970s George A. Romero was working on a remake of War of the Worlds, and this is who we went to star in the Charlton Heston world. What? I want to see a remake of Moby Dick since I loved In the Heart of the Sea. In the Heart of the Sea is an amazing movie. I love that movie. If they remade Moby Dick, I'd be like, In the heart of the sea too, Moby Dick. Because I don't think they would call it Moby Dick, because people would be like, that's not appropriate. Would I rather have a world of Freddy Krueger or Chucky? Okay, this is stupid, but I have a fear, not fear, but more like a what else would I call it? Like an annoyance of little things trying to attack me. Like if a bug attacks me, I get like really pissed. Like, get the fuck away from me. So if a world of Chucky's, I'd just go insane. If Freddy Krueger was there, at least she'd be funny. Have you ever made a fan film? I was going to back in 2014, but my deadline came up and I wasn't even close to even halfway done. Like I didn't even have a script. I had a fan trailer and that was it. It was going to be called Phobia or something. I don't remember. The dark side of Phobia. But yeah. So the dark side of the moon. Mel Gibson wanted Iron Maiden song "The Klansman" for Braveheart. See, that's the thing about movies like that. You have a movie set in the Victorian times or the Celtic time, not Celtic times, like barbarian times or whatever you have it, and then they have a modern song playing. Forrest Whitaker, I or what? Yeah. So his thoughts on the Rambo 5. That's the one where he's taking down the Mexican cartel, right? Where they're having him do that. I'd be excited as long as it lives up to even close to Rambo 4. Like I love Rambo 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But 4 was in a different caliber all its own. I have a world of Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger shouldn't be that hard to kill him because if you think about it, if you're still in the control of your nightmares. Have I seen the new Star Wars yet? No, I have. I saw the 7th one in theaters and thought it was good, even though most people thought like it was just a derivative ripoff of A New Hope. And I'm like, it's got some redeeming qualities. But then back. So then I saw all these negative reviews for The Last Jedi, and I'll put it off for a little while till the price goes down so I can pick it up. Coffee. Yeah, I haven't drinking any coffee on the stream yet. My goodness. Call that French vanilla. Do you think that Bruce Campbell is joking about retiring as Ash Williams? I think he is. I do too. Honestly, I do. Because for the longest time he wasn't Ash, and then he said he would never be Ash. And then the TV show came out. I was like, hey, I'm Ash. So I mean, I think if he's alive for another 10, 20 years, he'll do Ash again at some point. But Fede Alvarez's Twitter, I found out I had a Twitter. I didn't realize I did. But I'm not going to use it that much. But he had a poll asking what movie he should do next. Evil Dead 2, Don't Breathe 2, or not direct a movie again. Everyone's like voting for Evil Dead 2, and I hope he does because that's what I voted for. Am I worried about the new Predator film? Yes, I kind of am because the trailer they have described sounds weird. I don't know. The old saying goes, "Never say never." True, never say never. If the check's big enough, I'm sure he'll come back. Have you seen the TV show The Pits? I haven't. I haven't even heard of it. Great horror films. Do I watch Dead Meat? Of course I watch Dead Meat. Who doesn't watch Dead Meat? He's freaking huge. I like his videos. He's got a lot of effort put into them, and they're very professional. Next question is probably, why don't you ask him to join sometime? I mean, like, I'm at 1,000 subscribers. He's got like 500,000. What is your favorite Stephen King book? I've read only a few, and my favorite would probably be. Gotta think. I've read The Carrie. I've read The Mist. I've read The Gunslinger. I think I read another one. Not sure though. But out of those three, I'd have to pick Carrie. Are you bothered that the Shriekers are gone in the two new Tremors movies? Yeah, I mean, I loved all the creatures from the first technically first three movies. But it's the way I feel about the new two movies. It's something different. It's something more updated. So they should update the creatures, in my opinion. Are you Oh wait, I'm at Dead Meat at TFW, shorter than he looks. I believe he looks like a short dude. Whatever happened to Mega Shark 5? I know, Mega Shark versus Moby Dick. That never happened. And it's still listed on IMDb. Speaking of IMDb, if you ever want to look up the production companies on that page, like what else they're working on, you have to have an account now to do it. Like you have to sign up for something. That's so dumb. It should be public. Nope, you got to pay for it. It's a monthly fee. Try it. Go to IMDb and go down to, like, say it says The Asylum, the production company. Click on it. It won't let you go unless you have a subscription to an account. I think your account or no, I have an account, so you have to subscribe to something. Have you ever read William Peter Blatty's Legion? I have it, but I haven't read it. But I have read The Exorcist, and that's really good. Have you seen Tales from the Crypt? No. I haven't even opened this yet. But I'll start watching them probably next year. It's a lot of movies. Tales from the Crypt. He's like, watch, I said Tales from the Dark Side, dude. What do you think is the darkest SpongeBob episode? Darkest SpongeBob. Oh, the hash slinging slasher, definitely. It's like a slasher without being a slasher. As I was talking about the remake of War of the Worlds, George A. Romero was working on one on the 70s. He wanted Charlton Heston, Totron O'Neill, Walter Matthau Kirk, Douglas, and Henry Fonda. Henry Fonda was in everything back then, man. Yeah, what sucks is they set up Mega Shark 5 and didn't do anything with it. I know after the end credits, I was just seeing him at the end of Mega Shark vs. Colossus. What is that brown mask on your door? That's Leatherface, dude. That is Leatherface. Oh my god, I love hash slinging slasher episode. Or Nosferatu. He just goes. Nosferatu. That joke was hilarious. That's one of the things. That's the one episode that I first ever saw Nosferatu, and it scared the shit out of me. Freaking Batman, like Ratman, Ratman. What do you think is the most overrated horror film that is downright bad? That's not a question I normally answer because I like a lot of movies, and even overrated ones I really love. I'm trying to think because there's so many great movies that are overrated. Like, it is so overrated, but I love the hell out of that film. That I thought was downright bad. I honestly don't know, dude. Have you read Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining? I have it, but I haven't read it. Are you looking forward to the movie? And do you feel they would have to make a sequel to this movie and not the book? Since I don't know. I haven't seen The Shining in a while, but if they make a sequel to that, that'd be kind of cool. Not a horror question, but have you ever seen Avengers? I don't watch superhero. He says, "Have you seen Avengers Infinity War yet?" I don't watch superhero movies. I don't know why. It's never appealed to me. But do you think the worst horror movie? Oh boy. If I were to pick, it'd be Cruel Jaws, because that movie isn't just a ripoff of the Jaws movies. It takes footage from Jaws 1 to 3, The Last Shark in Deep Blood. That also has terrible writing, stupid characters, bad dialogue. Everything about that movie is screams 0 out of 5 from me. And people, yeah, some people like it. I'm like, "Oh my god, really?" Me too, it's so hard to pick. Well, I also love what was I gonna say? Oh, so I got a little, game for you guys. A little, and whoever, wins it will get a massive shout out from me in this video. I don't wanna promise something outside this video, then forget to do it. But so the question is, how many times you guys ready for it? How many times did it take me to get the trailer just right to where I wanted it? How many times did it take me to get the Shallows trailer to the way I wanted it? If you want guesses, let me know. Whoever can guess it first. Do, 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 do. 1,438 times. No. 4, no. Sorry. 5, no. 15, no. You can guess more than once. It's fine. Nope. Not 6 times either. 8, nope. Reanimator wins. It was 10 times to edit this stupid trailer. Way to go, Reanimator. It was 10 times. 10 edits. 10 different edits of this trailer. They call me Radish as 0. But yeah, Reanimator wins. It was 10 times. It's a lot of edits. Like I said, it started off at a minute and 40, I think 44 or 48 seconds, ended at 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And even by the time I was at 2 minutes and 2 seconds, I still was editing it and re-uploading it and seeing how it worked. So 10 times. When I had it at 8 times, I thought it was done, but then I had more to do, so then it eventually went up to 10 times. So it's Reanimator Reviews. She wins. And you know what? Since she won the game, I will put her channel link in the description below. Just because she was right. They're gonna look at the description like, hey, check out this channel and this channel and that channel. Damn it. Why are so many channels in here? Save. I save you. There we go. It should be in there. Where is it? Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you refresh the page, it'll be in there. Wait, it just disappeared. Are you serious? The powers of YouTube that be. And there now it's staying. Good. What is my favorite Godzilla movie? The original for sure. The Japanese version. Have you seen Chevy Chase's horror-ish film Nothing But Trouble? I have not. But Chevy Chase is hilarious. I love him in Christmas Vacation and Caddyshack. What is my favorite SpongeBob episode? I don't know. There's like 1,000 or something like that. I don't know. What creature would you want to be killed by most in a movie? Piranhaconda, because the way he eats people smacks you and then you're dead. Like you pop, so you won't feel anything. What do you think is the best Michael Brody, Dennis Quaid, or Lance Guest? And if they made a new movie, who would you like to see return as Mike Brody? Michael Brody or Dennis Quaid or Lance Guest? Oh, you mean for their son Michael? Oh, wait. So it'd be Dennis Quaid or Lance Guest? It's a good question. I kind of like Lance Guest better. He was just something about him. But if I were to get a new Mike Brody, I don't know, dude. I focused more on trying to think of who would be good for the three R's: Rory Scheider, Robert Star, Richard Dreyfuss, who could replace them. So can't wait for Six-Headed Shark Attack. I know. Have you seen the poster, dude? I love the Matthew Broderick Godzilla because I was right at that age when that came out. At the right age when that came out. Yeah, it's not the worst movie. It's entertaining, but it's not a Godzilla movie, but it's still entertaining. Um, I really want to be killed by a vampire so I could come back as immortal and shit, shit blood on everyone's doorstep. Ugh. NSYNC are the Backstreet Boys. I grew out of that fad when I was like 6 or 7. Ray's the channel should always be in the description. I don't know why. I guess I just because she's awesome. Wow, suck up. What what movie have you bought the same copy of on accident? How many copies? Actually, recently I bought Children of the Corn from Era Video twice. Tear Me Up by a Werewolf. I want to go out, let blood of blood. Ugh. I'd probably like I'd scream like a bitch. I'm like, ah, don't kill me! Ah! Have you seen the Children of the Corn? Yeah, I've seen them all except for Genesis and Runaway, but I've seen the first like 8, and that includes the remake. Do I listen to 3 Days Grace? I used to, when they were popular. I don't hear much about them anymore. I've bought Frailty a bunch of times. Outsider! Who is the Outsider, SCD? Let me guess, it's a 3 Days Grace song. I was just thinking of Outside by Stain. I'm on the outside. Oh, Outlander, or whatever it is. Outlander. Outlander! I'm 15 years old, can't you tell? What is one movie that I'd love to see remade? Again, Planet of Dinosaurs. Dude, if they remade that with a great cast and awesome effects and tons of gore, I'd be like, yes. Just Like You is good. What? I want a remake of Chopping Mall with better robots. I like a Chopping Mall as a slasher movie, to be honest. Yes, Reanimator review is awesome. I'm gonna unsub just so I can unsub to her again. If you had to pick what horror movie icon, what would you want to be? Who would you want to be killed by? No. Probably Chucky, because you probably couldn't kill me. Have you heard anything else about the Lost Coast tape sequel? I haven't heard anything about the sequel to that. I like the first one. I know they had a pending title called Beyond Lost Coast Tapes. Dude, what about Megafoot? That Bigfoot mechanical movie, like it was like a Mechafoot. They called it Megafoot. They had a crowdfunding, it was going well, and every time I see someone post on that fan page, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're still working on it." What is one horror movie I don't like? Cruel Jaws. I don't know. Because every movie I own, I like in some regard. Unless it's like Peppa Master Legacy. I actually haven't seen that in so long. The kind of movies I don't like are the ones that use tons of stock footage from movies before or other movies and have no originality. Did you know Hooper was supposed to have a cameo in Jaws 4? Well, thank God they didn't, because he came back as Richard Dreyfuss and Hooper in Piranha. Imagine if he died in Jaws Revenge. It's like, hey, I'm back. Hey, been waiting for Megafoot. What do you think of the worst Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie of all time? Is The Next Generation for sure. Reanimator's husband's here. She's like, Ray is okay. Her husband is pretty awesome. Cat and Howdy, that's not very nice. Who's ever seen the Angry Bunnies video where like they reenact movies in 30 seconds with bunnies? That shit's hilarious. I'm thinking of The Exorcist one where they're like, Cat and Howdy, that's not very nice. And they cut to, I think I lost my faith song. It's just nerves. He was just going to have a phone call after Sean died. Oh, yeah, that would have been pretty cool. Have I seen Primal Rage? No, but I plan to very soon. I want to see it so freaking bad. I heard it was so good. Reanimator, the Angry Bunnies, the Reservoir Dogs one. I haven't seen that one in a long time. I stopped watching them probably like 5 years ago, but I want to start watching them again. I like when they did the Jaws one. Of course I did. But they're like, come on in the water. Oh, God, it hurts. You yell, shark, we got a panic our hands on the 4th of July. Do I think I'll make a movie of my own? Probably not. I'm more of a writer. Would you like to see a horror movie take on War of the Worlds, but sort of feel like an 1980s horror film? Maybe. I heard Reanimator's review husband is a real jerk. He plays Fortnite and dislikes videos on small YouTubers. And Mayor Vaughn was going to be at the funeral. There's actually this script that I read a while ago, like when I was really young, that I think was helmed by someone close to Steven Spielberg, called Jaws 5 Darkest Waters. And they had a funeral for Mayor Vaughn in the opening scene. I didn't get much past further than that because I was stupid and young. What sparks me to wanting to review movies and books? Actually, I wanted to for a long time, but I didn't have the guts. So then I started watching some people, and then I saw Jacob reviews movies, or what's the other channel's name? I forgot what he used to call himself, but he's not doing videos anymore, but he's what inspired me to really start making videos. He started a little bit before me, and then I came on after. I forgot what it was called. Like I know he changed it to Jacob Reviews Movies, and then there was something else before that. I don't know. Tell me if you guys have heard of him. He was like like 14 or 15 when he started doing videos or something. Like he started off going, "Hi, this is my horror movie review." And then he was like, "Hi, this is my horror movie review." I read all the Meg books except for Generations, which I have coming in soon. Did you like Freddy vs. Jason? Because I like that movie. Yeah, I did. But I can't stand when people like Jason versus Freddy, Predator versus Alien. It's the other way around. Do you think it's a good thing if Disney owns Alien? If the Fox deal goes through? I didn't even know there was a Fox deal going through. No. Because I'm sure they'd probably try to water it down. And I don't want that. We've seen what happens with Alien versus Predator. So, did you ever think about reviewing the Exorcist franchise like you did with the Omen franchise? Talk about the books as well. I want to soon, probably next year, but I really want to because the book was amazing. What is your favorite Family Guy episode? I haven't seen much Family Guy lately, but I used to watch it. I like when they go to the Amish place and he blows up the Amish people's house and they go rebuild it in like 5 seconds. They make the Xenomorph a Disney princess. No! Dang, Brian, you're getting a million questions. 1,000,001. Thank you very much. Did you watch any of the Tremors TV series from Sci-Fi back in 2003? Actually, I own it. It's really cool. It's a really good TV series. Yes. Now we're talking about how the aliens are going to be Disney princesses. What is your favorite Futurama episode? I love Futurama, but I know which one. It's the one where Zoidberg meets this girl and she has no nose. I think it's so funny. And then she runs this fireplace shop, and she always wants to smell the flowers, but then she gets her nose finally, and she smells the flowers, and it's like ah, and she smells Zoidberg, and she's like ooh. I thought that was so bad, so funny. I mean, what's up, dude? How are you doing tonight? Hey, Chaser One. I'm doing good. Got a lot of people watching. I'm really happy. Tiny mouth could harmonize. Am I the one who thought that Jason Statham is not right for Dr. Jonas Taylor? To me, you need a nerdy guy, sort of like Jeff Goldblum type. Um, oh, why'd you? I was trying to read that, man. You retracted it. I mean, I can see someone like Jeff Goldblum playing him just without all the ums. What is your favorite superhero movie? I don't watch superhero movies, but if I were to pick, it'd be an anti-hero or a villain. It'd be Man Thing from the Sci-Fi Channel. Mm. How do you feel about Primeval: The New Worlds and Primeval? I have only seen Primeval the movie, and I know the TV show has nothing to do with the movie, but I love the movie Primeval about the crocodile. That's really cool. I mean, I can see Jason Statham taking the role and making it into his own, but people have wanted this movie for so long. If it's a remake, I'd understand. People have wanted a Meg movie for over 20 years, and I think they should have given it more um, of thought. Beatboxing over here. I feel bad. I'm probably taking all of Amanda's viewers. Because I know she's doing one right now. But I had no idea until like I started and the notification came up. All I can think of is "Shut up, Meg." Have you ever wanted to go graboid hunting? If I had all the right equipment, yes. But if I didn't, I'd be like, nope. What is the movie that you want to see be remade? I already said Planet of Dinosaurs, so I'll say a different one. Um, let's see. What would I want to see remade? It'll be kind of funny. Is Child's Play, but instead of Andy's mom being played, but what's her name, Catherine something. Um, it'd be Andy's mom would be played by Jennifer Tilly. That'd be kind of funny. Child's Play, or just call it Chuckster. Oh, that's not nice, Mister Reanimator. uh, what is your favorite horror movie you want but have not found on Blu-ray or DVD? I think I got most of the movies I wanted on DVD and Blu-ray. I have to think because there is one. It was a movie from 1999 that came on Sci-Fi Channel called Monster. It was like a monster that was inside a movie from the 50s, and then it comes out like, and the whole town forgets that it ever happens after it's over. It's a really cool movie. I think I reviewed it too, but it's never been released on DVD or Blu-ray. That was a good question, and I gave a good answer. How many movies do I have? Well, I got to like midway through B, and I was up to like 300. So, well, let me check real quick if I can find the list because there was a lot of movies I have, and it's definitely over 1,000, like easily. Let's see, list. I cannot find it. I'll have to look deeper into it later on. But Mm. How many more was I? I want Orca on Blu-ray. I have Orca on Blu-ray. That is a really good transfer, by the way. It's from Umbrella Entertainment. Then watch your grown. Have you seen Roger Corman's Camel Spiders? Of course, I've seen Roger Corman's Camel Spiders. How many Blu-rays do I think I own? Looking at them right here, at least 200. I have way more DVDs than I do Blu-rays. Blondie or Kim Wilde? Kim Wilde. Do you think that Disney is a monopoly now since they own Netflix, Hulu, Star Wars, Marvel, and possibly to own Fox pretty soon? Yeah, it's definitely more of a monopoly now. And you can't get your own get out of jail free card with copyright. I'm sorry. How long have I been collecting? I used to collect when I was really young, but that was old VHS tapes and stuff. I officially started collecting almost 12 years ago when I was 13. Is Orca region free? If it is, I'm gonna have to nab a copy. Yeah. Anything from Umbrella Entertainment is region free, so that's why I'm really happy to have it. When I started collecting Blu-rays, I was probably like 18 or 19. Have I seen the new Karate Kid? I haven't even seen the trailer for that yet. I want to see the trailer. I kind of like the Karate Kid. My favorite Sharknado movie. It's a tie between part 1, 3, and 5. I did enjoy part 2, and I didn't really care for part 4. How many DVDs do I think I own? That's over 1,000. I got a copy stash. I've been collecting DVDs since I was 13 and Blu-ray since I was like 18 or 19. And if you can see all right here, I have tons of books, but I can't move my camera that way. I have over 300 books. Believe me, I've counted. Doesn't even look like there's 300, so there's probably more than 300 Blu-rays then. Because I have a list of all the books I own, it's over 300. I think I already just said that. It shows I'm getting tired. What is your favorite cannibal movie? Not including the Ron Turner movies. God darn it. Cannibal movie. I've only seen like The Devil's Reject, House with 1,000 Corpses, Cannibal Holocaust. I'd have to go with Cannibal Holocaust. I don't know. It's a really impressive message for a movie of its kind. What was I gonna say? Digging that Jaws poster on the wall. That's not the only Jaws poster I got. Let me see if I can. Let me see the camera real quick. Oh, Michael has to go. That's okay, dude. Thank you for stopping by, though. Really appreciate you and all the help you did for my trailer. That's all my Jaws stuff right there. There's a picture of Brody fighting the shark that I've had for over 10, 15 years. Shark Movie Mania. My ex-girlfriend bought me that, and a poster on the wall. I also have a poster for Jaws too, but I don't know where it is. Cannibal Corpse with a new singer, George Fisher or 6 Feet Under. I'd have to go Cannibal Corpse with a new singer, George Fisher, but I love 6 Feet Under, and I love old school Cannibal Corpse even more than both of those. What 2 horror movies icons would you like to see fight? The one that'd be funny would be Pinhead and Michael. Like, we'll tear your soul apart. Where is it? I can't find your soul. Have you ever seen The Green Inferno? I've seen most of The Green Inferno, actually. I forgot about that. I have to watch the rest of it, but yeah. Awesome, dude. I love Jaws. Jaws is my favorite movie. What was your favorite heavy metal banger? Headbanger. What? Um, I have a top three favorite death metal favorites. Um, number three is the OG Death. Number two is Immolation. I love Immolation. And number one is Cannibal Corpse because I grew up with them. Did I ever watch Friends? I never did, but I do now. Whenever it's on, I just casually watch it. Yeah. Pinhead versus Michael Myers. That'd be funny if Pinhead had pens for it in his head instead of pens. Like, let me write you a question. George Headbane is the best. This is true. Yes, okay, Reanimator. No, I don't make me blush. I do death metal vocals of songs and stuff. Haven't done them in a while. I need to start doing those again. I wanted to see the heavy. No, I mean, I wanted to see the Exorcist TV show, but it's not on DVD yet, and I don't think it ever will be. I have to watch it on Amazon Prime. Ah, that hurts. I've covered several songs. I've covered an Immolation song, two Sarcophago songs, a Cannibal Corpse song. What was the other one? I forgot the second one I did. Brad, I didn't. We've been friends for how long? How did I not know you were into metal? I could try something now, but I don't know how well the mic will pick it up. I tried to do a live death metal thing, and it didn't pick up well. Have you ever listened to Prevail? They cover Taylor Swift songs. No, but I've heard a band that did the Staying Alive Bee Gees songs as metal, and one that did Alice Cooper's Man Behind the Mask as a death metal song. That was actually pretty cool. I haven't seen the Scorpion King sequels, but I want to for some stupid reason. I used to listen to Fall Out Boy, a lot. Then I stopped when I was, like, 15. 4 years, I think, and, I thought you knew. I like old school rap too. I hate rap, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It's like the anti-metal for me. Oh my god, the Bee Gees. Hammerfall. No, I like my favorite kind of metal is old school death metal. Like, if name something old school that's, at least decently known or well known, I'll know it. I have so many bands on my phone. On my, iTunes, I mean. Watch someone name something that's common knowledge, I'm like, "Shit, I don't know." Have I ever heard Metallica Song 1? That was actually one of the first metal songs I ever heard, and that was on Guitar Hero. Actually, no, it wasn't the first one because the first one was Drowning Pool's Bodies back in 2006. And the first death metal song I heard, oh my god, I remember what happened. So I was searching for the heaviest kind of metal I could find. I'm like, what is the next thing above thrash? Can't find anything. What's this Cannibal Corpse? I clicked on Devoured by Vermin, and all of a sudden I'm going, ah! Pantera. Pantera is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Pantera. Who's your favorite singer for Black Sabbath? I've only listened to a little bit of Black Sabbath. I love Ozzy Osbourne, but Dimmu Borgir. I used to be into them for a couple of their songs, but not all of them. I don't like the Black Dahlia Murder. I'm sorry. Here, let me look at my list of iTunes real quick. I'll name off what I have added recently. I have Sodom, which is thrash metal, slash black metal. I have Destruction. Uh, let's see. Actually, let me go to Alphabetize them. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to the very tippity top. We have here Aborted, which is a grindcore sort of band. We have, I'm sorry, Atheist, which is a old school like jazz influence, blues influence, death metal. Autopsy, which is freaking an awesome band. Let's see. Avenged Sevenfold, I used to listen to. Belphegor, that's a great band. They have like 11 albums too. Um, let's see. We got Cannibal Corpse, Carcass, which is a freaking awesome band. Death, Decapitated, Deicide. I used to listen to Devil Driver a lot. Let's see. I know I have more. Dying Fetus, freaking amazing band. Exhumed. Just naming off my iTunes here. God Dethroned. Gruesome, which is like a newer band that's like an homage to death, and I love their music. One of my favorite bands. Incantation, Immolation, which I've already mentioned. Some of these I might have missed. Macabre, which is like murder metal. Massacre, which is really old school. Cancer, which I forgot to mention before. Morbid Angel. Napalm Death, I used to listen to them a little bit. Nile is freaking amazing. They shred like crazy. Obituary. Possessed, one of the first death metal bands. Although some people consider them thrash. Repulsion, Ripping Corpse, Sarcophago, which I've already mentioned. 6 Feet Under, Slayer, Sodom, which I just mentioned. Suffocation, Testament. Yeah, that's the list I have for now. I had to restart my iTunes. So, At the Gates is freaking awesome. Let's see what the comments say. Go back to my first Cannibal Corpse was from Ace Ventura. It was probably mine too, but I didn't realize they were Cannibal Corpse until afterwards. Who agrees that the remake of that it is better than the original? I agree that it's better. Jim Carrey loves Cannibal Corpse. That's why they're in Ace Ventura. Oh, see you later, Russell. Thanks so much for watching, dude. Everyone's got like a different name for you. Some people call you Hand. Some people call you God. Some people call you Backyard. Some people call you Wrestle. Your name's just multifaceted. When it comes to rap, I just had a C in the front, and then I can say crap. Very true. Jacob Speaks. Not much, dude. How are you? Just finished naming my list of music. Let's see if I missed out any to mention. There's one band. Okay, so has anyone ever heard of Abominable Iron Sloth? Dude, they are fucking heavy. They're sludge metal. But my God, I listened to them back in 2006. And I feel like freaking all of a sudden you hear, and you're like, fucking hell. I would like to be called Gunshot. Okay, Target. Just kidding, I'll call you a Gunshot. Like, if you type in Abominable Iron Sloth and put on Hats Made of Veal, that new car scent, the first thing you'll hear is a freaking slamming guitar, and it's incredible. It is just, it's amazing, like, how heavy it is. And they have I Am the Carcass, Necrogoblicon. I remember seeing their video. That was hilarious. Oh, I think it was one where he's trying to get the girl. I forgot the name of the song, but then he kills the guy to get to the girl. And the girl's like, "Oh my God!" That was one of their earlier videos. Necrogoblicon. I love the name too. I think this is one of my longer streams. It's been 2 hours. A 2-hour stream. Mortician, fuck yes. They're like a horror movie metal band. It's incredible. I think that's. I always get a couple of them mixed up because I know there's some notes that sound similar. What about Mordecon? They're kind of a Christian death metal band, but they're still pretty cool. Like Butchered Mutilation and Scrolls of the Mogoloth or Megaloth, whatever. Great songs. Great riffs. Oh my god. Sharktopus versus. I hate Sharktopus versus Beowulf. I only like the first Sharktopus a little bit, and Sharktopus versus Terracuda. Terracuda's the man or girl. I don't know. Oh, dude, thank you. So I was doing an alternative poster tape for Weird Fiction. I put your channel on it, dude. Thanks so much. Like, so Jacob Speaks. He did a movie called Weird Fiction, and when it comes to festivals in October, if you're around, definitely go see it because his movie Weird Fiction, I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I still agree with it. It's an amazing movie. For $300, he made that movie. $300, and it's an anthology. It's awesome. Have I read William Gibson's Alien 3 script? I have not. I actually haven't even read the novelization I have for it. I'm still on Aliens. I'm a doom metal band. I'm not really into doom metal too much. I don't know why. Oh, what about Amon Amarth or whatever? Am I saying that right? The Viking death metal band. They're really heavy and cool. Who's here? Listen to. What about Nile? Come on, let's hear some Nile talk or Immolation. Get them chords going. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna see which vocal covers I did. I did. Oh, that's right. Okay. So my first one was Sarcophago's Nightmare. Then I did Cancer's Back from the Dead. Then my third vocal cover was Immolation's Illumination. Then my fourth vocal cover was Sarcophago's Orgy of Lies. My most recent one, my fifth one, was Cannibal Corpse's Shredded Humans, which was my second Cannibal Corpse one I ever heard. One of my favorite Cannibal Corpse songs, too. It is, it is. I posted on my wall before we started. What's with YouTube putting 2 ads before a video lately? One of my friends is like, bunch of greedy bastards. Yeah, they've been putting 2 ads before every video I've been watching today. It's like, seriously. All right, thanks for watching, Forrest Whitaker. Thank you for your questions, and I really appreciate you stopping by, dude. Bye, Forrest. Hello, Cleveland. I'm just thinking of SpongeBob when they kick Patrick out or somewhere, and he's like, Finland. I didn't get it. I still don't. It's funny just the way he says it. Finland. If anyone gets that joke, please tell me what it means. I'm lost without it. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, horseradish is not an instrument either. The hooks? What hooks? Look where? Who watches trailers from hell? Because they have like celebrities like Mick Garris and a whole bunch of people who do commentaries over trailers. It's really cool. They're a really small YouTube channel. They have like, let me see. I mean, compared to others, they have like 26,000 subscribers. But compared to others, they've had people like I think John Landis was on some of them too. Brian Trenchard Smith, freaking whole bunch of people. Fede Alvarez was even on there. And it's a YouTube channel. They just post people, the celebrities talking over trailers. It's really cool. Oh yeah, I thought Jaws 5. I thought Cruel Jaws was a fake movie. I never thought it was Jaws 5, but then I was like, that's not real. SpongeBob Pookie. It's an older '99 episode. SpongeBob Pookie. That doesn't sound right. Oh, when they had a whole bunch of fishing hooks down in the ocean, they were trying to stuff them in their mouths and shit. It's safe. Oh, what about the oh, that smell, that smelly smell that smells, smelly anchovies. What? Anchovies. They all go me. They need a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy film. They do. I didn't really care for the new movie. I saw it on TV, and they're like 3D characters now. They need to have it be like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bitch. What is this? A porn spoof? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bitch. That's what they really called him on the show. That's pretty much what he is. This is bitch. Live action. Well, yeah, watching a porn non live action isn't that good. It's like watching hentai. Ugh. They would look really weird if it was like the older versions of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. That isn't Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bitch. Mer Bitch and Barnacle Boy. Steal it. You're just changing it up now, Brad. Jesus. Be like, Quint. Jesus H. Christ. Now as a what was you say? Now as a boy, everyone want to go harpooning or sword fishing. What you got here? Anti-shark cage. Anti-shark cage. Cage goes in the water. You go in the water. Shark in the water. Our shark. Farewell, and adieu to your first Princess lady. with Channel Sundown last night when the guy was Steven was his name. I was telling my family that joke. That was hilarious. He was like, "They're talking to me about Microsoft, but they got the Mac. They're trying to sell me Microsoft. I don't know what are they doing. I don't. But you have a Mac." That was the best. I was still laughing at that after the stream. I was like going to bed chuckling. All right, Ulfar, thank you so much for watching and all the questions you asked. 4 a.m. does come up awful early. That's why they call it 4 a.m. Farewell and adieu to you. Good night, Ulfar. Imagine if your name was Ol Art and I've been calling you Ulfart this whole time. I mean, if it was an old fart from 1962, I'd agree that's a really old fart. Well, guys, You guys ready to see the trailer? Want me to upload it now? So we can stop this live stream and go for the trailer? What do you guys think? Live stream. So, live stream, trailer. Live stream, trailer. Live stream. We got Reanimator saying she's ready. So we got live stream, trailer. Live stream, trailer. Brett, I don't know what you mean by yes. Which one? Yes, live stream or trailer? Well, everyone's getting off now, so I got like 6 people watching. So, all right, guys. So make sure to go into the description below and click on horror show trailers. That link that's right next to it, and then it'll take you right to that page. I'm uploading the trailer within the next 10 minutes, so keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I'm tired too. That's why I'm trying to cancel it. Like, just watch the fucking trailer. All right, guys. So I'm gonna stop the live stream here, but thank you all so much. So this means so much to me how many people turned out for this. Really happy, really pleased. So, Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.